young child leave with her father to seek tennis fame and fortune in the United States. A father who worked any job he could find to keep their hopes alive. A teenager who never gave up. A family whose dream finally came true. This is the story of Maria Sharapova. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster in 1986 forced Yuri Sharapov and his wife Yelena to evacuate their home in nearby Gomel. They moved across the former Soviet Union to the industrial town of Nyagunya in Siberia, where their daughter Maria was born. 2 years later, the family moved again, south to the town of Sochi. It was here that 4-year-old Maria began to play tennis.
My first tennis memories were just seeing my dad play as a hobby, and I really enjoyed it. I wasn't a fan of just sitting on a table and looking at something. You know, when I saw my dad play, it was really intense, you know, it was really competitive, and for some reason, I figured, you know, why not? I picked up a racket and I started hitting against the wall, and I remember, you know, in the freezing cold weather, I would be in my big fur coat and I'd be out there playing against the wall, and I'd be the only one in the whole park. And I remember there was some tourists coming with like a video camera, and they were saying, "Gosh, you're crazy," and they would video me playing tennis in this fur coat.
"13 years later, and on a day off from her busy schedule, Maria and her mother hit the stores in Miami. If you think she was born to play tennis, wait until you see her shop. Endorsement deals have made her the highest paid female athlete in the world.
Now that's hot.
Estimated to be worth $25 million, let's just say a spot of retail therapy isn't a rarity.
Beautiful. I think I appreciate a lot of things right now. I didn't grow up having a lot of money. Like Jackie Kennedy? Yeah. I was raised in a normal family. You know, I appreciated little things all the time, and, you know, now it's like if I want a pair of shoes, I'm just going to get a pair of shoes. You know, I don't have to wait 4 months to get my allowance to get a pair of shoes. This is to travel, the other one's like to go on a date. I realized that it's very hard to get something, and it's very, very easy to lose it. So while you have it, it's very important to hold on to it. You look good, no?
Oh, so good.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. I'm becoming Paris Hilton. That's hot. Because I'm so competitive in the court, I think a lot of people think that I'm a very like tough and like a very competitive girl off the court. But I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm very, very outgoing, and I'm fun, and you know, I'd love to have a good time, and I could care less about tennis when I'm off the court.
While still in Miami, Maria practices with her day-to-day coach, her father Yuri. 11 years ago, he took her to an exhibition in Moscow. She was spotted playing by Martina Navratilova, who suggested to Yuri that Maria, in order to develop further, should go to the Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy in the United States. Despite little money, Yuri took the risk. Borrowing $700, he and 7-year-old Maria left her mother at home in Russia and traveled to Florida.
If you base your future on the kids, I don't think it's going to happen. What you try to do and you have only one chance to make it, if you just try to help your kid to be as good as they can be.
I didn't have any idea of what was happening. I knew I was going somewhere else, but it didn't cross my mind where, and I could care less. I was just like, what book should I take with me? You know, will this be interesting? How many? And I was like, I can't take that much. That was the only memory I remember. But and it was really interesting because I knew that my mom was not going, but I didn't have that sadness, like, oh my God, I'm leaving. You know, I didn't really think. You know, it's just, oh, well, I'm going somewhere fun.
In Russia, there's not that many things that you can do with your talent if you're a girl. I mean, we have more opportunities here in the States, so this is where they go. So the great athletes gravitate to tennis, and obviously they're teaching them the right way. And they're pretty tall and strong, and there's a whole bunch of them coming now. So I think by give it another 2 years, we might have 20 Russians in the top 40.
The Bollettieri Academy, the place to go for any aspiring young tennis star. Maria joined 300 other hopefuls, living on campus and mixing school with round-the-clock tuition. Yuri had to live 2 hours away, working any menial job he could find, and managing only to see his daughter once a week. Her mother would be unable to join them for another 2 years.
It was a very difficult time, and we didn't have a lot in our lives, you know, except each other. So, you know, I think we just held on to each other, and even though we couldn't see each other that much, like we still had that determination, and we look forward to, you know, to good things, and I guess that's what kept us alive.
That's no fun to leave your mother at that age. No fun to go to a strange country where you don't speak the language. The other kids make fun of you. You're in a dormitory situation. So I think right away that showed tremendous strength of character, that she could go through that and develop. Not many can.
And that's why, you know, you really respect Maria Sharapova. She's never complained, ever. I've never heard her say, well, you know, if I had this or I had that, it could have been a lot different. But Maria was right on target all the time, and she did what had to be done.
With the help of her father, the academy, and also Robert Lansdorf in California, Maria had matured by her early teens into one of the world's best junior players. But, as with many young stars, stories of pushy parents demanding success began to surface.
It's not me, it's Maria make it happen. She's the only one who make it happen. The bottom line, God knows, I knows, Maria knows, my wife knows what it takes, what we gave, and we really do not care what the people think.
I know the truth, and my dad knows the truth, and that's the most important to me. Of course it hurts me when I hear that people think differently, but you know, who knows me best knows the truth, and that's what's most important to me. Okay, this is so weird. There's my dad. Say hi.
Better times eventually came.
It's cold.
Maria's success, looks and background began to attract media interest, and sponsors aplenty. Her future looked bright.
What'd you do?
From teen model to supermodel in just 3 years. Maria is in the New York studio of fashion photographer Patrick Demarchelier. She's here to launch her own line of fragrance, the latest addition to her growing commercial interests. Those companies her and her team have chosen, she's just the right mix of athletic ability and sex appeal. Whether it be for high-end fashion or for high-performance sports. When a Wimbledon champion can move like this, expect some interest.
Because everything came so fast, I didn't have like the time to settle down and think, oh well, that's kind of cool, you know. It was very different and unexpected in a way. But after Wimbledon, I mean, so many things were unexpected that was just one of them.
You can't deny that Maria is a beautiful woman on top of the fact that she's inspirational. The consumer now is a smarter consumer, and I think they are looking for heroes, and they're just not looking for a pretty face. And somebody who delivers like she does and wins the game like she does, I believe is the person that they want to buy something from.
Fantastic. She's a lot older than what she appears, and she can bring a lot to the sport. Just with her, you know, what she brings with her game and her appeal. Marketing-wise, I mean, people know Sharapova, especially if you're a young man in between the ages of 16 and 25, you know what I mean? But besides that, she's a great tennis player.
But not one Polaroid's bad. Oh my God. These are like the best pictures ever.
Today, top women players have a shelf life of generally no more than 10 years. You turn professional by 15, and by 25, you're close to retirement. Earning potential is high, but short.
There's 2 ways of marketing Maria. We had to find out what are her interests. Does she want to be number 1 in the world, or does she want to be number 10 in the world? Because if you want to be number 1 in the world, your time is going to be very tight because you have to practice and focus. If you're happy being number 10, then you're doing photo shoots and doing 20 deals, you can probably still be 10. And right away she's, I want to be number 1 in the world.
She says her tennis is number 1. We shall find out whether she is doing too much on the endorsement side. How many millions do you need when you're 17, 18 years old? I don't know. I haven't had that problem. But I hope she doesn't overextend herself, and I think there's always that danger. So I hope she doesn't get distracted as Anna Kournikova did, but there is always that danger.
Maria turned professional at 14. By the end of her second year, she had risen to 32 in the world rankings. In 2004, she arrived at Wimbledon as the 13th seed. Despite winning on grass just prior to the championships, few gave her a chance. How wrong they were. Maria made it to the final, where she faced Serena Williams, the defending champion and top seed.
Stepping into the whole arena, I felt like I was at home. I was just there and thinking, this is absolutely amazing. I've never been to a place like this in my whole world, and I'm doing what I love, but I also have this like feeling about it that's really extraordinary. The whole 3 weeks, I was the happiest girl. I mean, I was just, when it was raining, I was like, oh, rain, I love it. And I didn't have a worry in my mind at all. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any voices. I don't remember what people said. It was just me and the ball and my opponent. Felt like I couldn't miss a shot, like everything, you know, just feels so good about my strokes, and everything was just going exactly where I wanted it. Just playing cat and mouse out there. It was like, I felt like I was in control.
I was so kind of relaxed and just, I don't know, it's probably one of those days when God gave you the feeling she's going to win.
Against all the odds, Maria was in total control. At 17, she would become the third youngest Wimbledon champion, its lowest seeded champion, and its first Russian champion.
I just heard like the people just roar, and then I'm on my knees and I'm thinking, what have I done? Because I can't believe it. And the people are like telling me that I just won by shouting and by clapping, and it was an unreal moment. And my coach called me over and I was like, I can't, I don't know, I've never done this before. So I go up to the guard and I'm like, can I go up? And he's like, yeah, sure. When you see your dad just in tears, I mean, it makes you think of you know, what you've done to get these happy tears out of him, you know.
You realize it's something great, something big, and at the same time, you feel like it's over. You grab your child, you thank God, and it's gone.
Back in the States, Maria's mother wasn't forgotten.
The phone was not answering, and I was like, what in the world? I just won Wimbledon. Your mom, you're not answering. But she was on the plane, and she saw me win on the television screen on the airplane with live television. So, and it was unreal. After what we've been through and my family has been through and where we've come from and what we've achieved, it was just that moment in our lives where, you know, we realized that everything came together, and it was like the puzzle just was in place, and we were in that moment.
Nine months on, and Maria is in Miami to receive the 2004 WTA Player of the Year award, and also to play in one of the big events on tour, the Nasdaq Open. Since Wimbledon, she's gone on to win 5 titles, including the season-ending championships. Considering how much this teenager's life has changed since that day last July, it's some achievement.
I've become sort of an icon in a way, and I just got so many more fans and so many more supporters that I could have ever imagined I would have in my life. It's amazing how many people recognize you and just appreciate what you do and who you are. It's amazing. Exactly 11 years ago, I landed in Miami Airport with my father when I was 7 years old, and I had a dream to be the best in the world, and today I'm in Miami getting an award for being the best of last year. I really want to dedicate this award to both of my parents for sacrificing everything, they had in their life to have this dream of mine and to have this trophy in my hands today.
The younger you are, the only thing you have on mind is to play tennis. And she's very focused. She really wants it. You can see that in her eyes, that desire she has, the hunger to become number one and win more Grand Slams.
So far, she's okay. She's very likable, and she handles herself with great poise. She's a woman born to be a champion, I would say. But I always put that cautionary line in, so far.
Back in New York, Maria and her friends get ready for her star-studded 18th birthday party.
It's a real mess. It's a real mess, guys. This is what we call preparation. Who have we got in here? We've got my hairstylist, my makeup artist, my mom, my friends. I don't know.
You gotta have some energy for tonight.
I'm nervous. I'm finally 18. I have to be more mature now. That sucks. Mommy, the earring?
That's gorgeous.
You can dance in those things, those bad boys?
Oh, baby, I can dance in any shoes. Oh, I've got a call. Oh, it's from my boyfriend. Oh, how sweet. Hi, honey.
It's Andy Rock. I want 60 miles an hour.
Shut up. This is just a joke. Okay, bye. We need a piece of paper for all the guy numbers, guys.
The last year has been as crazy as any Wimbledon-winning teenager could have expected. Maria prepares to defend her title. The pressure and the tension surrounding her will only increase. So, what does her future hold?
Whatever she wants to do in life, it's her decision. But she needs to be happy and healthy.
It's very important when you're on the court.
For me, it's hard to look at her like a superstar. For me, she's still like a little girl. Her biggest strength is to be the normal human being, no matter how big she is. Be as normal as anybody else when she's not playing tennis. It's what I think makes her so special.
I would never imagine this to happen years ago, so I'm so happy for what I have, and even if I wasn't a tennis player, I'll still be a girl that is enjoying life and trying to find a career. But having this career already and being in the top, of women's tennis, it's amazing. I've always said there's nothing better than winning Wimbledon. Nothing can beat it, really. It's not like there's something that's bad. Everything's amazing. But I don't know. I don't know, winning Wimbledon is just, it's like the best out of the best.
Time will tell if Maria's wishes come true once more.